Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, usual old stream, talk about any old shit. Just hurt my hand then. I hit my fucking hand with a hammer recently. It stopped hurting, and then I just fucking tapped it then. Just there. So, yeah, just wait for some people to come on, and then we'll talk shit about whatever you want. The normal old crap. Yeah, I've not been doing much. I've put up my little Christmas tree in here. I will put up a lot more decorations, but I've put them up just before the stream and I didn't get a chance to do it all. So no one's commented yet. 7 people on. Right, Zed. Starting to wonder for a second then. Slim, Ty, you right, mate? I've got your request, Slim. Where was you on here? Did you want a bayonet, quiver, and bodkins, didn't you? I'll sort you that out. I'm just waiting for the new materials for the bayonets, basically. Weapon and stuff, Liam, you right, mate? And Stug, you right? Yeah, I was just saying a minute ago. The last thing I did, I hit my hand with a hammer. Just there. May have been doing those the last lot of it would have been the last time I was in the shed, so it would have been making the quivers, I think. Not the quivers, the bayonets. But it hurt at the it wasn't bad, you know, when you really it's not like that. I can feel a lump there though. But I forgot about it because it healed, and then yesterday I banged it, brought it fucking back up again, and then just now I've just tapped it. That's like fuck. Big Ped, right, mate? I'll sort out that payment thing. Sorry I haven't got round to you yet. Did you want a bayonet? I think I was waiting. I can't remember, but we'll sort out a payment soon anyway, mate. Don't worry about it. I've got your stuff anyway. I won't not do it. Slim Tar sounds good. Big Ped said, hi, troops. Hope you're all well. Liam said, evening all. Stog said, like the tree in the background. Yeah, put my tree up. I will put more stuff up. I didn't have time tonight. PA84, you right, mate? Tactical pirate. He says slivers in and turns the tree lights off. 3 different lights on that as well, so you'll have a job doing that. It's because the ones on the tree don't work. That's a shit. The blue ones are a shitty old thing. The afterlights don't work. There's a little LED one on there with like fucking sweets, and underneath, I've put a fucking torch shooting up through the fibre optics. James McFadden, you right, mate? Did you order a bayonet, James? Did you get yours yet? Or are you on the list waiting? Can't remember who I said. Have you got yours? Rich, you right, mate? And Tactical Part saying lol. Yeah, I've noticed with the bayonets, some people have already had theirs, some people haven't. And those all in the UK. It just seems to be, don't know, postage must be really weird. Zed said, so who's looking forward to getting the COVID jab? Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be getting one for a long time, I doubt, because you know, if you want one or not, certain people are going to have them a lot before other people, aren't they? Your mother, you right, mate? And he said, "Good luck, UK, with a vaccine." Yes, yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Your mother. I'm going to sort out your crossbow soon. When I say soon, that may not be till 2021, early 2021. Is that all right? What I was going to do, I was going to see if you, because you're still waiting to get your other ones, aren't you? I was going to let that get sorted out first so that you know, and also it'll save me having to go up to my post office with a lot of the COVID shit going on, basically. Flazzy, you right, mate? Riggs, you right? By the way, Riggs, I did like your shadow boxes. I thought it was really good. And nice work on them. You're too modest for your own good. Yeah, no, they're good. They're really good. I like them. Lap Bricks, Carter, you right, mate? Lewis said, best thing with the bayonets is being able to jab the crossbow into the grass when you go get the box. Yes, nice one. And I have coated them, actually, because I was worried about selling people things that might go rusty. I have sprayed them all with a bit of lacquer. So, yeah, if you ever see a bit of rust, wipe it off and just put a bit of oil on it. How you doing, Lewis, by the way? Glad you got yours. Lewis, have you got yours to hand? Could you do me a favour? I sold all those bayonets and I forgot to measure how long the blades are supposed to be. Could you measure for me the blades? Essentially how long the blade is. Yeah, I've got the sort of plans for them, but I didn't measure out the bloody blade length, and I've sold a lot of them, so I've got nothing to Measure back on. Right, where am I? Zed not Z says 7th in the line. Oh, what for the jab? Pete's right, mate. James McFadden had got my parcel yesterday, mate. Was over the moon. Oh, nice one. Thank you, James. Glad to know. Yeah, because I was a bit worried because I sent those all out slightly differently than I normally do. I just essentially put the money's worth of stamps on. Big Pad said, mate, whenever you get it sorted, it's cool. Oh, nice one, Pete. All right, yeah, I will 100% sort you out. I've got the stuff stashed away for you. Yeah, this is you know me. I'm a bit. Steve Wood, right, mate? Dumble Sabu, so cheers, Mike. Shame I can't take a photo to save my life. Yeah, the old Christmas tree in it. James said, fitted the bayonet onto the brand new Horizon Redback. Nice one. Your mum said it's completely okay, Mike. I know you're very busy and COVID just fucked everything up. Pete said 6 or 7 inch. I think so. I can't bloody that's all right, Lewis. Don't worry about it, mate. Well, has anybody got one of my bayonets that they can measure the blade for me? I never measured them. Yeah, I can't bloody remember now either. It's all right, Lewis. Liam said they're still not giving me the other one back, the post back yet. Oh, the crossbows. Timbo said looking forward to getting the bayonet. Yeah, nice one, Timbo. 100% sort you out as well. You're on the list. I'm just waiting for the steel to come, basically. Bit of a nightmare. I ordered stuff a week ago, said it was going to be delivered on the 9th or the 10th of December, and I ordered some more metal just so I'd get quicker 2 days ago. That says the 9th or the 10th as well. Very bizarre. So I'm going to get a lot of packages the 9th or the 10th. Richard, the bayonets or something else, Peach? Yeah, exactly. Stuck said, I would buy a bayonet off you, but sending them outside the UK might be a problem. Well, Stug, I think I've sent one to Ireland anyway. So we'll have to see what happens. If I don't get it, they'll either be getting a refund or don't know. I hope if I can get it. Tactical said, I see Prepper's shop has the new Anglo Arms £80 crossbows in. Stock like a Tomcat 2, but weird foregrip. I've seen that, and actually, I looked at the prod on that, and I think that actually has got a modern one. Peter, you right, mate? Jennifer said, if a man says 7, he means 3. There you go. Dumble Sabu says 6 to 7 inches with heating on. Minus sure of that. Yeah, I bloody sold all the bayonets, and I forgot to measure how long the blade is. So if anyone's got one of my bayonets wants to measure the blade for me, let me know. I've got my original prototype though, and I think they were slightly shorter than those. Yeah. I'll tell you what you could do, Lewis, if you've got this to hand. Get a DVD cover and see how long it is compared to that top edge, and then you can say like 10 mil longer or shorter. Matt Francis said, good evening, Mike. It's bleeding cold. It is. Lucky I ain't been out a lot. I went out to talk to my brothers earlier when they bought some stuff back in the day. I was working, and I stood outside to talk to them in a t-shirt, and I had to say I can't stand out here because it's too fucking cold. Slim said, do you think I'd be able to bodge one of those Tomcat 2 stocks onto a Horizon Redback? No, that would not fit on them. Well, let me look, actually. No, I don't think you could. The bloke who makes them, though, does do, Slim, he does do a Redback version. What you can do, though, pretty easily, you can make a stock that goes on them pretty easy. If you watch Crossbow Fan, look up Crossbow Fan online, on YouTube, you'll find him. He'll show you how to make them really easily. And also, you can buy those extending stocks like that. You see that kind of stock there? Exactly like that. You can put that on one of them. I'll have to do it one day because I reckon people would like that. And Tumbo used to do that, actually. Yeah, so Tumbo takes those kind of extending stocks, puts them on the Redbacks, and Crossbow Fan makes a really simple one, which is like a tube and an L-shaped piece of metal, L bracket, to go on them. Or I could probably make one like that. I could probably sort you something like that. I'll probably do it. If people are interested, I'll probably itchy nose again straight away. I'll try and sort out an easy, simple stock for them if anyone's interested. Jumbo Sailboat said Ireland is okay, but North and South Ireland, due to being without customs union, after December the 31st, will change for Southern Ireland due to Brexit, customs-wise. So if I sent something to, say if I sent these the bayonets to Northern Ireland or Ireland, could either one of those be an issue? All right, nice one, Lewis. So it's not as long as that, but actually, yeah, there's these lines on there. So what is it about that long? Oh, 2/3. That'd be a bit longer than that, then, wouldn't it? I reckon. Yeah, about that long then. So that'd be the same as a PlayStation 4 case, wouldn't it? Yeah, because they're Blu-ray cases, aren't they? Yeah. All right, nice one, Lewis. I've got an idea then. All right, nice one, Lewis. Matt said, loving the tree, Mike. Not started yet myself. Well, I wouldn't normally, but I thought I've got to if it's bloody YouTube. I can't. You know what I mean? I ought to, really. Yeah. Normally I wouldn't bother till 2 weeks before. Seems I'd look into it. Would be interesting to see what you could make there, Mike. I'll probably have to do that. I don't know why I've never done one for. Well, I'll tell you why I've never done one for my Redback, because I quite like it how it is. But I know a lot of people would like a stock on it. But yeah, you can definitely fit them on that. Right, I'll tell you what, Liz, I have got a rule. If I measure, I'll probably work it out. Yeah, it must be about 4.5 inches then. Yeah. I didn't want them too long because it's a bit of a. You know what I mean? I'll have a think. I don't know. Or was you going that way? I'll cross the top of the PS4. Okay. Yeah, I'll work it out, Liz. Don't worry about it. Joe, you right, mate? And he said, didn't go yet to the antique place. Should be able to go tomorrow. Nice one. Yeah, let us know when you do. Joe, did you order anything from me? Or are you waiting? Or didn't you? No, because there's been so many names coming up. Richard, speaking of innuendos, I remember someone talking about his beard. His exact words were, it's big, but it's not very long. Gave me a childish chuckle. Fuck's sake. I'm like that. There's an advert on like wouldn't even normally make me laugh, but I just, you know, when you say these, you know, like that. There's an advert. It's going to sound really pathetic when I tell you, but it just always makes me laugh. But he's not even, you know, when like a kid hears something that's, you know, like a kid who hears someone say dick or something, and they go, he said dick. Well, there's a bit on an advert where this bloke says he looks over and the policeman met his gaze. And in my head, I always go, he just said gaze. Sorry, I made myself look so childish. I never do that out loud, but yeah. The fucking chat's being spammed by fucking Nightbot tonight. Thank you, Zed. I think I'm quiet. Or is my chat not working? I put you all off by talking about stupid bollocks. Yeah, so I haven't done a lot today. I had the kids round for a bit. Not my kids, I ain't got no kids, but my niece and nephew. Looked after them after school. We're out to pretend to be a fucking shopkeeper. Or was you all writing things about gays and it wasn't coming up? Maybe that's what happened. I wondered why it all went quiet for a second. To ban certain phrases just to stop certain shit keep coming up. Matt said, watched any new films recently? I watched but I've got nothing against gay people, by the way, in the slightest. What did I watch? Oh, I watched Tales from the Hood 3. What else did I watch? Sightseers. I've seen Sightseers loads of times. But if I want to watch a comedy, I don't mind watching Sightseers. Jack said, you've seen them repeater costumes. I have, mate. Yeah, they look pretty good. They're very expensive for what they are, though. The people who sell those massively overprice them things. That's essentially a old generation 20 quid crossbow. With a 200 quid or more. The cheap one's 200 quid. Zed said, I didn't do the Nightbot much last week, so I thought I'd make up for it tonight. Yeah, I haven't watched. Yeah, that's all I've watched. Yeah, I haven't watched Fifth Element though yet, Zed. Yeah, Skid Mark. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That's exactly the kind of thing I mean, Peter. Yes, so I chuckle when it says skid marks. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Dear love, you right, mate? I'm good. Wolf's Head, you right? So you haven't had your bayonet yet, but you reckon your post is quite slow. Lewis's ad is a couple of ad, but yeah. Matt said, been watching Only Fools and Horses recently. Oh, nice one. Yeah, you can't beat a bit of Only Fools and Horses. I like the old ones when it was them two and Grandad. Vlad said, I'm finishing up the Terminator since we're talking about it. All right, I've asked for Christmas because you'll be surprised. I actually only own 2 Terminator films. I've seen them all. Well, I haven't seen them all. I've not seen the 2 newest ones. But I've seen all the old ones. Yeah, I've only got Terminator 1 and Terminator Salvation. So I've asked for all of the other ones for Christmas. I don't know if I'll get them or not. All right, once I've watched it, Lewis, I'll finally know what you're talking about. I haven't actually seen that yet. I've probably say I've seen at least half of it down the years, but I've never sat down properly as an adult sober and watched it. Jack said, yeah, that's true. That's what I thought. The crossbows themselves are them shit old ones with the dodgy safety. Exactly. And that's the issue. These ones, I've tried to make a magazine for them myself. And I actually made it, and then I found out there was a flaw that you'd have to go quite complicated with what you'd have to do is basically have a switch. So you'd have to cock it, press a switch to drop the bolt down, and then you could shoot it. Now, that'd still be a repeating crossbow. You know, it'd only have one more step than the other one. It'd be a crossbow with a magazine anyway. But yeah, the better ones are those R9 ones. They're good. That's an upgraded crossbow even to these, I think. But again, very expensive. Lewis said, "Did you ever watch Animatrix?" Yes, Which is that the? Hang on. Yes, I have seen that. Yes, yeah. I was just checking. That was what I was thinking. Yeah, basically the animated Matrix. I have seen that, Lewis. Yeah, not for a long time though. When that new Matrix comes out, I'll probably watch all of them. I'll probably watch that, the Matrix, all the Matrix, and then the new one. Because I actually really like the Matrix. I think they're fucking excellent. Daryl, Springfields are selling the 6-shot crossbow. Have you seen it? 320 quid. Is it the cheaper version, or is it? I probably have seen it though. Daryl, because I sent like a picture of it recently. Is Springfield's the one that said they would sponsor me? No, it's Enfield Sports, isn't it? Also, I'm going to attach the bayonet to my red back and use it as a pickled onion stabber. Fuck's sake, nice one. Big Pets, I've seen the 6-shot. Must admit, lot of money, but tempted. Well, if you can afford it, I wouldn't say not to get it. It's a good setup. I just think it's expensive for what it is. Yeah. But they bought out a new one recently, just about 100 quid cheaper. Same shitty old crossbows, but it's now a plastic it's now a plastic magazine. Nylon said another great anime to watch would be Psycho Pass. Never seen that. Nolan said, sponsorship from Enfield, eh? Right on. Well, if I ever get hold of them, Nolan, they said they would. That was I think that was a year ago they mentioned it to me and wanted me to ring them up. I hate talking to people on the phone. If they would do it through email, I'd do it by now. I just have to, it's a bit pathetic. Well, I won't ring them, but I hate it. Really, really hate talking to people on the phone. Jennifer, yes, there is. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident there's a new Matrix coming out, yeah. With Keanu Reeves in it and the bird who's in it. Richard says someone at an auction wasn't bidding much at the start, said he didn't want to blow his load all at once. Oh, I couldn't have said that with a straight face. Yeah, I love things like that. Isaac said, why did you ban Helmet Collector? I don't know if I did. Someone else might be one of the mods. So I don't know. Lewis said EK Archery actually wanted to sponsor me of the R9 at one stage, provided I get a woman to review the cost. That's fucking excellent. But also a nightmare if you can't get a bird on, because I would struggle to get a bird to do any shooting for me. But I don't know, I might be able to if I've got a sister and female relatives, but I don't know if anyone would want to do it. Nick Ped said, just try to justify paying for a 6-shot when the bow was 40 quid exactly. Yeah, DRL said 320, not bad for a 6-shooter. Matt said, have you got any knife sharpening videos, mate? I need to do mine, never done it. I've got a couple of very, very basic knife sharpening videos, and they'll probably be the things you might be more suited to, because you can go way overboard with nice one, Leo. I would have done it myself. I couldn't bother. I was going to say knife sharpening. I do very basic knife sharpening, but sharp enough for your basic needs. I don't ever go like razor sharp. No, you need a manager, and I think I do. Yeah, have a look on my thing, Matt. It's sharpening swords, but it's the exact same principle with knives. It's just they'll be easier because they're smaller. Liam said the lursk. Could you do it in drag? Said the accent would give it away. Savage, right, mate? And he said, what's up? I want Santa to pressure Bruce Campbell to the voiceover for New Evil Dead game. Yeah, now that would be excellent. Matt said, just downloaded Matrix Trilogy. Trying to relive my childhood. Sounds good. Peter said, I was snigger when anyone says Santa's sack. Yes, that's another one. Iron Man said, I got a crate of Stella from Sainsbury's. Bring on the blackout. Nice one, mate. Dear Love said, Mike, that came out a bit sad. I've struggled to find a bird to do a video shoot. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't mean like that. But I mean, do you know any women who would shoot a crossbow in your garden, though? I don't. 2 issues. Most women don't like shooting crossbows. Wolfshead wouldn't have this issue. He'd be sorted. It's getting a woman to want to be on camera and getting a woman who wants to shoot a crossbow. You know what I mean? That's my issue. I've thought about it loads of times, but I don't know any women who've got any interest in a crossbow in the slightest, or that would want to be on camera. Sheep Strangler. I ain't done much today, but yeah, I've all said yeah. Says Yazzie loves crossbows. Yeah, she'd be good on the old video shooting them, and I know she likes them, don't she? Matt said, I know plenty of women that would want to shoot me with a crossbow. Gerald said, I've never asked a woman to shoot a crossbow. Well, there you go. I might have to try that. Nylon said, you could get an escort. Come on, mate, we're in the UK. Yeah, I can't afford an escort, though. You lot start getting in that donations thing. Exclamation mark support. It'll come up with the link. Yeah. Also, I've not been asked to do it. War videos saying hello to Liam. Flatty said, finally convinced my girlfriend to have a crack with the rifles last weekend. She wasn't very happy with the old 300 Win mag slammed into. No, I bet she wasn't, fuck's sake. Supposed to start them on the 2.2s, not the fucking 300 fucking Winchester Magnums. Tactical said, you have more chance of finding a pile of rocking horse shit than a woman on a camera. Exactly. James said, bayonet length is 5 inches from the AK. Thank you, James. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, because I bloody forgot to put the measurements down, and then I wasn't fucking sure. Thank you, James. I can't find my pen now. Someone messaged me on Twitter, please, saying the bayonets are 5 inches. Where am I? Peter shot my bolt with a woman. There's nothing to do with crossbows. Crossbows, folks, I can't talk now. There's a Santa sack. Reminds me of an old joke I once told. Short-sighted circumciser. He got the sack. Dim said, my missus is on that week. When she's on that week, she'd rather shoot me. Yeah, exactly. Sounds like a common thing. Iron Man said, I can't wait for the apocalypse. I could pull the hottest bird with a rusty tin of beans. Well, there you go. Yes, it'd be easy then. Matt said, plenty of women on camera, not suitable for YouTube. But yeah, I've said to, some of the women I know a few times, do you want to come on camera and shoot some guns? Because I know it'd get views. Ain't got slightest interest in it. Don't want to shoot guns and don't want to be on camera. That's the matter. It seems to be more. Most women will shoot a gun, it's just a bit of fun. But it's being on camera. No, I said, speaking of 5-inch bayonets and bolts, what do you want, Sam? It's all still available. But by the way, just because I said I sold out, that don't mean I didn't have all the materials to make more. I've got that's made, and I've got fucking shitloads of fucking broadhead bolts and bloody these come today. So I've got enough bolts to do at least that many, and 2 more of them broadheads. Bayonets, that's not even half of them lined up there. Yeah, it was just waiting for the chance to get the fucking not waiting for the chance, just waiting for the delivery of the metal. I've got the handle material, it's already cut. I've got the the lug bit already. I've got the mounts already. Yeah, just waiting for the bloody bits for the blades. Iron Man said women need a few vodkas before they come on camera. Rita, I don't have much faith in Santa getting me anything. Someone who takes 364 days a year off. Yeah, can't be depended on, exactly. Oh, yeah, Jennifer said some girls own guns too. Yeah, there you go, that's it. Liam said Mike has no chance of paying for them then. Yeah. That was a blonde mum and daughter from America guns, yes. Zed said, stick a couple of melons on John, but yeah, I don't know, because I think people start talking then. I expect there are some sad buggers who turn up for that. Yeah, I don't want people talking. That's partly why I didn't give him legs either. Wolf said, I've got another 5 redbacks to hoard. I like to have a backup to a backup, and another backup to a backup. Yeah, exactly. No said, you leave some bit out of this. Dear Love said, I want some of those broadheads. Message me, mate. I've got some ready. That you can have them. Yeah, you can have them ones. I've got enough for loads of broadheads. It's just a lot of people wanted a bayonet, a broadhead, and a fucking quiver. So I've said to them, if you wait, I'd rather, because it's pointless sending 2 packages, isn't it? It costs them more postage. If they can wait, it will cost them less. So, but anyone who wants not bayonet, anyone who wants quivers and broadheads, they're available right now. But be aware, those quivers do not hold those broadheads. I'm going to make some quivers for the broadheads, but I want to be prepared. I want to make sure people want them, basically, because they're going to cost more. They might not. The problem with the bayonets for the broadheads, they're harder to make, more parts, and some of them, it's just difficult. It's not as easy as them. I'll knock them out in fucking, half an hour a piece. But yeah, the fucking broadhead ones are a lot more complicated to make look nice and shit like that. But we'll make them. Big Petter, that's the bolts I got. Try pop the heads in. What the fuckers won't fit? No, sadly they won't. That's it. No, those heads won't just fit in them. They are for any, yeah, dear love, yeah. Those broadheads I make will fit in any pistol crossbow. Yeah, no issues. You don't have to do anything at all. They'll just shoot straight out of them. France said, what FPS do your... Matt Francis said, what do they shoot? Never owned one. 265 FPS, I think. I think they're about as powerful. You know, an air rifle is 12 foot-pounds. I think we worked out these are something like 15 foot-pounds. So one of those is more powerful than an air rifle, put it that way. James said, those broadheads you make are solid. Just need to get the one of the quivers to hold them onto the horizon. That's it, James. Thank you. I'll sort them out soon. Yeah, I'll sort some quivers out. What I'll do, there's two sort of prototypes. I want to try the second. If the second prototype works better than the first, without the fucking clips, it'll be cheaper. Put less stress on the bolts. Because I want them just to be able to pull out the back. But at the minute, they have to be pulled up and out, and then you're sort of bending the bolt. And it's not a very good system because you can't do these kind of quivers for them. Because the head is bigger than that gap, so it won't pull out. But I've thought of an idea now where this bit is like a elasticated pressure bit. And that's what holds them. And it'll just be slits. But I will sort out a quiver for those. Iron Man said, I've built a time machine. I can travel into the future 1 minute per minute. Nightmare, yes. I'd be interested in that, though. Oh, 235. I knew it was 200 something 5. That's it. Wolf said, yeah. And I think they're slightly less. The Tomcat claims slightly less for some reason. Richard said, could imagine Mike hiring one of those cam girls, him handing over the crossbows and saying, and then rolling your eyes and then saying, roll your eyes in the back of your head. Shoot this crossbow's on, but tell people to buy the box. That's it, with a tongue hanging out. A Higo style, or whatever it is. That'd be fucking perfect, Rich. Oh, you're giving me an idea now. What could I pay her with? See, that's the thing. Find me a woman who loves crossbows, and I'll offer her everything free. A cam girl who likes crossbows, maybe. Matt said, aren't they more for close range? Or can you scope them up? And love from Cornwall. People, thumbs up for the great channel. Oh, thank you, Matt. They are sort of close range, but they've got a decent bit of power in them. I don't know. You could do a bit of not that it's legal, but in a shit hit the fan, you could definitely do small game hunting with them. And people have with one of those, I think, or even one of those other weaker ones. It was one of the fucking old shitty weak ones with the magazines. I've probably got a better prod on it though. Shot a fucking little pig with one of them with a broadhead on it and killed it. You know, a proper hunting thing in like America. I don't know if it was America, but you know, where it was legal. Tactical said, "You offer your hand in marriage." Well, that do. Yeah, that should be enough, shouldn't it? Wolf said, "I've hit 20 yards of the horizon dead on, no problem." They are good and accurate, aren't they? Yeah, take a squirrel, piss easy, especially with them broadheads as well. Yeah, maybe even the little bodkin tips. Yeah, I got these are ready now if anyone wants any. And even if I've sold the lot, I've still got more parts to make more anyway. I've ordered more. I've got more. I've got a load of heads and a load of bolts to change. But there's also shitloads on the way. Yeah, it's up there as well. It's just there. Yeah, the prop Evil Dead hand in marriage. Stacey, you right? Good to see you on. How are you? What you been at? I ain't done a lot today. Put my tree up. Fancy said, what sort of range can you hit targets accurately with them pistol crossbows? Depends on what kind of size do you mean. You can hit something about that big. 15 meters away easily. Yeah, I don't know how much that is in yards. Yes, well, there's more than one. Yeah, Stacey's talking about the lack of women on the streams, Stacey. But yeah, Jennifer was on as well. Do get them on here. Stacey, would you like to shoot a crossbow? The joke was we was on about can't get women to shoot crossbows for videos. So you're going to get asked now. Richard said, Belle Delphine has licked raw meat before. I doubt she'd draw the line at shooting a crossbow at on, but yeah, exactly. I'll give him a little pair of bollocks you can shoot or something. They'd love that. Dan, you right, mate? Stacey said, Matt and me are here. We like your little tree. Thank you. I will put more decorations up. Do you know what I'm going to have to do for this, though? It's annoying. Normally I have baubles on the fucking hooks, don't I? Well, I can't fucking put them on there on a stream because of this fucking banner. So what I'm going to have to do, this is why I'm nearly late for the stream and why I haven't got my decorations up. I'm going to have to cut a load of fucking baubles up, basically discs of card, put colourful paper on, hang them off that fucking thing. We can always cock it for you. Stacey says, yeah, I like it, but I struggle to cock it. Liam said, one of my mate's exes was in a video a few years ago. So many sad comments about, I want to shag it. Yeah, it's terrible. Really. I would never go on someone's videos and write shit like that. Peter said, Stacey said, oh, never mind. That was the other thing. We was going on about innuendos in that people say, now you've just said cock it. Liam said, yeah, didn't do any more after. I don't blame you. It's fucking sad, isn't it? Tactical said, George Sprav had a smack rat porn star on his video. Tried to say it was a cold medicine that made her space. I actually saw that as well. Yeah, that was pretty fucked up, wasn't it? Stacey said you're a gent. Thank you, Stacey. If that was me. So many. I see other people mentioning you now. One of them nights. Matt said, welcome here. I'm joking around. Oh, yeah. Right. James said you would need to overcompensate and lob shots into hit anything with a pistol crossbow at distance. Yeah, you would have to definitely do that, wouldn't you? Dan said the bayonets look good. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the bloody materials to get some more now. To make some more. So I've got all of the shit apart from the stuff for the blades. I was getting tempted to even go in my shed, rook about, see if I can find some fucking steel. Because they're only mild steel anyway, because I don't think they really need to be anything more than that. Because they only need to be pointed. And 6 mil thick, you'd fucking struggle to bend that. It's a 5-inch bit of mild steel that's 6 mil thick. Jamie, you right, mate? He said, hello, Bubba. Liam said, was that the Slingshot Playmate video? Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, going about cough medicine or something. Just fucked out their head. If I was him, I would have just fucking ignored, like not said anything. Because to say something about it brings more attention to it. I'm quite oblivious to shit like that, though. I didn't even notice till he pointed it out. Tactical said to Liam, check out AWL Exploring channel. Just done an old RAF nuke bunker. Jamie said, how's your week been, mate? Yeah, not bad. I ain't done a lot this week. I've been wanting to do one of the days I spent all day preparing to make the bayonets. So I'm cutting up all the bits I had to make the handles and shit. Waiting for the bloody metal for the blades. I haven't done a lot, really. I haven't done a lot. I've started dreaming about making a white-handled D-guard Bowie, though. So if I start dreaming about it, I'm thinking about it. So I have strange dreams like that. It means I'm designing it in my head while I'm asleep. I know that sounds a bit weird, but because what it is, I'm trying to work out a way to connect the D-guard at the bottom with a full tank, which is quite difficult when it's already hardened. I have thought of a way, but sometimes I wake up and like solved it in my fucking sleep. Richard, one thing I never got is men sending dick pics to girls on dating sites after 1 or 2 messages, especially when there's nothing impressive size-wise. No, I've always, when I've heard about that, I've always thought that was bizarre. Very, very fucking weird thing to do. So he said, Matt said he wants to buy some of your accessories, but don't have pistol crossbow. Decent price ones. They're also that's a shame, Stacey. Yeah, I would recommend if you do get one, I would only really recommend the Redback, the Tomcat 2, and maybe the PSC Viper. But that's the same as the Redback with a slightly weaker prod, but you can get a stronger prod. If he ever gets one, let me know, and I'll sort you out with all the stuff. But yeah, the problem is, yeah, I know what you mean. It's hard to get them, and the one you can get them now, and they're like double the price now. Jamie said, when are you going to sell me that cutlass? You have to wait till I'm skint. That's not a no, though. You never know. Lewis said, mate of mine saves them and then forwards the pictures to the family of the guy sending them. Yeah, that's it. She's ruthless. But that's, it's a fucking proper weird thing. I would never think of doing that. Never ever think of doing something like that. Yeah, it's different fucking generation, isn't it? But, it's just fucking weird. Richard said, Tomcat 2 is easier to cock due to stock length. The physical strength and issue. Yeah, you're right there. That is a hell of a lot easier to cock than the Redback. The Redback can actually be quite difficult. Stacey said he wants a Tomcat 2. Feels like a dickhead because when Blades and Bows shut down, they were 25 quid and he didn't get one. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, there's only one place that sells them now, I think. Enfield Sports in it. I don't know if other people have got them in stock. Let me look how much they are. On Enfield Sports. I'll be honest with you though. Let me look how much they cost. Because they are, I'll be honest with you, they are bloody good crossbows. And although that price is probably 60 quid, that's double what they used to be. They're 60 quid at the minute. But I would say, in all honesty, yeah, it's a strange one for me. Because that's double the price it used to be. But I would say they're worth 60 quid in all honesty, especially when you can get all of the accessories for it. The stock extender and all my stuff. Yeah, but yes, that's double the price it should be. Lewis says, speaking of which, those bayonets make the Tomcat even easier to cock. There you go. I forget about that. Yeah, because you've got more to hold on to, haven't you? Yeah. That was another selling point I should have mentioned. That teach me. Yeah, you've got more. You've actually get a whole hand on there, can't you? I never actually thought of that. This. Stacey said, "Yeah, unsolicited dick pics, not one." I find it a very weird thing for people to do. In all honesty, why the fuck you'd want to? Because surely, let's say 1 in 1,000 times you get something out of it. Every other 999 times, the women just thinks, what a fucking dickhead. Surely. Right, where am I? Big Pat said, you said it in one. Different generation, yeah. Jamie said, have you been to the pub for your Scotch egg and a pint? That's sake. I haven't been in a fucking pub for at least a year, maybe more. Andrew said, every archery club I've ever been to has never had people shooting crossbows, let alone pistol crossbows. Don't see the usefulness of them, to be honest, unless you can legally hunt with them. Yeah, you never see them in clubs, do you, Andy? That's 100% true, yeah. Have you ever seen these ones, though? These are a lot more powerful than the old ones. The old ones, they weren't quite powerful enough for anything, really. Whereas these are, anything more than, 10 meters, say. These have got a lot more power. These are normally twice as Not normally. These are about twice the power of the old ones. We're also there. It's weird to send a dick pic after 1 or 2 messages. I normally send mine before messaging. Jamie said to Richard, "You can now get a stock extender for the horror zone off a 3D cam, 20 quid. It'll also make that easier." Yeah, funny. I was looking at them today. I recommended it to someone. It wasn't you, James, was it? Simon, you right, mate? Good to see you on. Jennifer said, "What's everyone up to this weekend? I'm going to duck shooting tomorrow. Looks like snow though." I don't know. If I get some metal for bayonets, I may just spend my day making bayonets because it's it's a decent bit of money for me. That. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe watch some films, Jennifer. That's about it, really. I ain't got a lot to do at the minute. I was going to get our kitchen changed by the council, the whole kitchen done, but my mum's just come out of hospital and she's got to fucking shield. You don't know what these builders might, Andrew said, "Hey, Liam's working by the looks of it." Andrew said, "I've seen compound crossbows. They're fun shooting. Maybe they would be good for long range competitions." It's not that common anyway around here. No, I noticed. Yeah, I got a compound. That's my compound crossbow there, rifle one. There's my recurve one. Lewis said, "Good to see that guy for 3D camera doing well." Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Lewis. I would highly recommend his stock extender. I think it's an excellent thing, and his quivers are good. It's just his quivers are a bit they don't always fit all bolts. But yeah, that stock extender, I highly recommend it. And his torch mount. The only thing is, I prefer the torch on the top. Maybe I'll have to tell him about that because he did say to me if I recommended him that I recommend him some ideas. Because my mount for my torch is just a long, high scope mount. But he could probably make a mount with a hole so you can see the sights and make a bit of money out of it. Yeah, them stock extenders fucking brilliant. Better than you could make at home as well. Matt said, "Put some tinsel around the weapons." I didn't get a chance yet, Matt. Yeah, I'm gonna put some baubles on the guns like I normally do. Yeah, I didn't get time tonight, but I will do all that. The thing with the pistol crossbows is you don't need a garden size of a football field to shoot them safe. That's a very good point, Jed, actually, yeah. Because that one up there, I very, very rarely shoot it because of how, it can be potentially dodgy if I miss. Stacey said, "From Matt, what do you want for Christmas, Mike? Can I send you my Lovejoy?" I've just seen you write Lovejoy. Lovejoy recordings on VHS. Well, I've still got a video recorder, so tell him I'll think about it. Although he won't be getting nothing off of me if I'm getting that off of him. Tactical Pirate said, "I went to start the car on Monday. Battery was flat, and whilst looking at some bloke coughed right at me." I may have said some swear words. That again is such a weird thing to do. He said, "Cheers, James. Been thinking of putting a stronger prod in my Tomcat too." He also does a extender for that one. Yeah. James said, "Mike, what would you most like to find on your Christmas tree?" I don't know. I got asked that before. I don't really know at the minute. It's been a weird year for me because I've been buying. I'm one of those people who buys most of the things they want through the year. I wouldn't mind a little portable DAB radio, because I have to listen to fucking FM in my shed. Actually, it wouldn't even have to be portable, but portable one's obviously cheaper. And then I was thinking about today, maybe some blade blanks and leather. Makes you laugh, doesn't it? Nick's nice, right, mate? Well, PS5 would be nice, but if I sell enough fucking crossbows and if I sell enough bayonets, quivers, and broadheads, I'll be able to buy one. Liam said, "Ian McShane on VHS, can't beat it." Liam said, "An ROC post under the tree." Yes, that's what Liam wants, yeah. Nick Pett said, "Yeah, what's the best crossbow you have? I love the old Commando 2. Would love one of them." That would have been my best one. The one for shooting, probably that in all honesty, but I do like the pistols now. That's too powerful. That's just a good old, Armix. Can't remember what they're called now. What's that one called? Jaguar. Nice big, I suppose, nice big telly. Yeah. I was saying to someone though, but problem is, if you're in a reasonable, this isn't like a tiny room, it's a decent sized room, you know, get a bed, a sofa, and you know, room and all that. But if you have too much of a big telly, I noticed, and the room's not big enough for it, you spend the whole time like you do at the cinema, looking around the fucking screen like that to see what's fucking going on. It's a fucking 75-inch telly. Fuck me. That was Tap said it's the mask. I'm sure they think it's funny. Lewis says some bloody good memes being made after the mayor of Liverpool got nicked for bribery and witness intimidation. I did not know about that. I'll have to look that up. I bet there are some good memes about that though. James said RWS, mate. Already bought the 3D camera stock for Tomcat 2. Gonna get the one for the that's the Richard Weaponsmith, yeah. Wolf said, is the Commando 2 a bayonet crossbow? It is, Wolf said, yeah. If you look on my channel, put in Commando 2, I had one until my brother bloody broke it. I've still got it, and I've put my own prod on it. Jennifer said, I want a new working dog for Christmas, but they're a bit of money. I bet they are. Yeah, I bet that is. Yeah, I wouldn't argue with a great big telly and a PS5, yeah. But yeah, you know, I've got a PS4 and I've got a working telly. Yeah. I don't know. There's not a lot. I don't know. Maybe an R9 Crossbow Cobra. They are, Wolf said, they are rare, and it would have been worth about 800 quid about 5 or 6 years ago, so probably worth about £1,000 now. Nick Knives said to me, bought the Ganzo multi-tool we were talking about earlier. Guess I'll see what it's like. Oh, nice one, Nick. Yeah, the thing I would say with the old Ganzos is for the price, if they're not that great, you've not really lost a lot of money, have you? And you may, what you could do is do what you said, Nick. If they do come loose, stick a bit of old Loctite on them, and you know, you might get on with it. Because that does solve a lot of the issues, don't it? Andrew said bayonet and 10-point crossbows are probably the best you can get on the market. You would need like 100 yards at least to shoot them safely. I bet you would. That's a Jennifer working dog. Is that like a working girl for people into bestiality? James said I had a full camo synthetic polymer Barnet Wildcat compound crossbow. Sold it for 100 quid. Wish I kept it. Yeah, that sounds nice as well. I used to like the old Barnet Wildcats. Lewis said, can I have a PS5 for the left price of £2,000? Yeah, I think I'll be waiting for at least fucking 6 months. Yeah. The Shadow of Diablo, right, mate? He said, my friend got arrested for offensive weapon because he had a non-locking blade under 3 inches. I thought that was legal to carry. Well, you'd be... No, that technically is legal to carry. Yes, Shadow. Why did he get arrested, though? That's the only issue. But yeah, if you're being threatening or aggressive, they can say you're then carrying a weapon. But yeah, technically that is legal. But again, it comes down to what the policeman wants to do at that time when it happens, basically, and what you're doing. But yeah, Liam said, yeah, you want a solicitor for that. But no, yeah, it's a difficult one. It all depends the day, what you're doing, what you look like, where you live, what's going on, and if the policeman wants to, you know. Stacey said, Matt says you want to sell your PS4 to him. Rishi Sunak will pay. Well, once he'd pay me first, and then it's on the way. Wolf said I derailed my Barnet compound, smashed it in a rage. That's when I switched to recurve. I do prefer recurve, though, as you say, it's a lot less issues, isn't it? My man said PS5 is rubbish. I'd rather spend 600 quid on bushcraft stuff using your links. Nice or no, man. Yes, I often forget to plug the links. I'll do that now, actually. Do any of you lot shop at Amazon or eBay? Right, if you do, when you go to Amazon or eBay, so this can be UK eBay, UK Amazon, and US Amazon, right? if you, hang on, I thought I could hear a phone ringing. If you shop at those places, use my links to go there first. So on every single one of my videos, there's affiliate links. Click that and then go to it was, my phone was ringing. I thought it was. Hang on. Right, back in a minute. Use my fucking links. Oh, fuck's sake. That's my mum. Yeah. Use my links when you go to these places. No pissing now, man. Where am I? But yeah, if you shop at Amazon or eBay, use my links. And I get a commission out of it, basically. So you don't have to buy. Like, it's not to my web. It's not like I'm not selling stuff on there. You just go and shop, buy anything you want, DVDs, anything you want. And then I get like 5% of what you spend, basically, at no added cost to you. Richard said, Mike, you are doing what a woman does. If she's not into me, pulling out the phone and pretending I'm not here in the chat. Yeah, exactly. No, I thought it was ringing, then it didn't. Nah, it was my mum needed a hand or something. She still can't walk properly in a minute. Yes, Stacey said anything you want. Yes, you can buy a button ass, you could buy a dildo. Actually, there was people. Matt could buy you a dildo. Someone did buy some dildos from the American links. I never found out who it was. I always suspected it was. No offense if you're on. I always suspected it was either Bob or Samuel. No, US Amazon does deliver to America. I buy off there. I buy from them quite often. What you have to do though, you have to check. You have to check it will deliver. Nowadays, if I go on Amazon.com, it knows I'm from England and it only shows me stuff that will be delivered. You'll also find stuff on Amazon that is being sold on Amazon.com, which is being sold from the UK. It's just they will sell it to America. But yeah, you can. But I mean, the Americans can buy stuff from the American Amazon and I'll get money from it. But someone has bought dildos on there before because I can see what people have bought, but I don't know who bought it. So yeah, someone on Amazon.com bought some dildos. Yeah, with a with a clip tickler, Rich, on it. Oh, Sailor Ashore, good to see you on, mate. I got your message, by the way. Sorry I didn't reply. I've got a list of things to do here, and one of them says, read between my fingers there, reply to emails. Never got round to it. Covering up the other thing, it said get down decorations, buy more presents, that's from my family, reply to emails, empty the bin and clear up. Good to see you on, mate. I won't say what happened unless you want to say. Oh, Stacey said something about ACAB, didn't she? I'll be honest with you, Stacey, I don't really, not nowadays, no. I'm too old to, you know, I know more about life nowadays. But I did when I had it. And I said it was more of a fuck you to the ones I knew who used to give me a lot of shit. Taylor Shaw said, ho, 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 picking up my seized weapon. Oh, he did say it. Taylor Shaw said, ho, 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 picked up my seized weapon collection next week. ACAB. Hi, Paul, as well. So he did say, yeah, Taylor Shaw's had some issues with the police recently in his weapons. Iron Man said, Mike, remember the Christmas Live 2018? It was epic. Can't remember which one that was. Was that with all of the beards? Yeah, sorry if I missed any comments. Andrew said, I ordered something from a US website, got imported, no problem. Just had to pay a tax. As long as it's legal item in your jurisdiction, it shouldn't be a problem. That's it. Well, I bought stuff from America, but yeah, sometimes what I'll do, because I get paid, the only thing with Amazon.com links, when you do the Amazon.com links, I get paid in Amazon credit to the Amazon.com website. So I get dollars. So I have to spend it on there. But I've bought the Warhammers, these hammerheads for these Warhammers I buy from Amazon.com from America. Yeah, so you can. Nick said, have you seen the weapon collection series near me? I can link the article on the Liverpool Echo if you want. It was a good laugh. If you can, you might, I'll tell you what you might have to do, because you can't do a link. Can you find the title of the article and put it in the comments? Stacey had never had a problem with cops before. I fucking hate them now after attending protests. Yeah, I bet you would. When you have to deal with them and their cunts, basically, you do form that opinion, don't you? I haven't actually had to deal with the police properly for about 20 years. I've been raided 6 times in 20 years. But, yeah, 20 years ago, they used to give me a lot of fucking unwarranted shit. Like the stuff I deserved, yeah, fully fucking, I did used to get in a lot of trouble. But, but I never, sorry, that was that. If you had a burp then. Just chucked the knife on it. But yeah, when they were starting to try and fit me up for things and try and beat me up when I was about fucking 17, shit like that, and yeah, I was fucking hate them. And that's partly why I got that. Iron Man said, Mike, did you know you can get tactical looking full power brake barrel air rifles? Yes, what, like ones that look like sort of like that? Yeah. That's what you mean, yeah. Andrew said, J. Arnold, I will just get a firearms license for an air rifle. Oh, I missed something there. Oh, any recommendation for air rifle under 250 quid? Gammo stuff's good. BSA still do ones. Sorry, I missed your comment there. Nick said the title is Man Had a Loaded Pistol Under His Bed. All right, let me look. I thought I'd better have a look because it might be someone. I may have seen this one. Oh, yes, I have seen this one because it was a shame. Because he has shitloads of legal stuff that got took away because he had shit like massive collection. But he got it all took away from him for having actual proper illegal stuff. Stated, Matt says, do you remember the Box of Delights? I've got it on fucking DVD. Yes, I'll show you, Stacey. Yes, I remember that. I used to love it. All right, where is it? Yeah, look at this. I may fall off my chair now, so be prepared. Yes, I remember that very fondly. So much so that I bought it on DVD about 5 years ago. Yeah, you two got some good taste there. Yeah, I've got very, very fond memories of this. There you go. Yeah, I remember that, Stacey. You're off, Jennifer. Good night. Nick said, Wyrock HW99 is amazing for less than 250 quid. So I came across an old folding blade of mine the other day. It was buried under some spanners. Cleaned it, and it spotted Toledo on the blade. Piece of kit, small and well made. Toledo, that's probably good then. That's probably good. Nick's exactly 99% of it was completely legal. Yeah, it's a shame, really, isn't it? But his own fault, though. Really, if you're going to have illegal firearms and get caught, they'll take the lot of it for like what they call crime prevention. That's why I don't have anything illegal. Because if they fucking find it, they'll take the fucking lot. You won't have none of it then. Put you in prison, pointless. Sailor said, "How is the Scotch egging forces doing?" Fuck knows, mate. Fuck knows. You know me, I don't pay attention to a lot of the old. I really only know about that because while I was putting my tree up, I had have I got news for you on? It's the only reason I know. Jerome said, "I'll be allowed to have a crossbow in the UK." Yes, 100%, mate. Yes, I've got one there. I got about 15 from crossbows, homemade ones. Yeah, you can have them. Stacey said, "It was creepy and weird, but snowflakes now, I wouldn't like it." Yeah, I'll tell you what. I had very, very fond memories of that, Stacey, as a kid. And that's what made me buy it. Because I remember as a kid being quite scary. It's only you, but it was quite scary and creepy, wasn't it? Yeah. Good thing. Proper good thing for Christmas, that as well. Actually, I'll have to get my niece and nephew to watch that over Christmas. They're, oh, fuck me, there's loads of dust on that. We'll start sneezing in a minute. I may have to get my niece and nephew to watch that. Their niece is 5, nephew's 7. So she said, "Matt loved it, but his younger brother was getting shitless." I remember it being scary. Actually, he remembers it as well. Nice one. Zed said, "By the way, Cold Steel's been sold to an outdoor." I saw that as well, Zed. I changed the title of my crossbow video, the description to that. I hope their stuff doesn't get shit now. Cutlery Loves. And funny thing is, Peach and that sent me the Cutlery Lover video. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? I saw that on Instagram about 2 or 3 days ago, but I thought it was bollocks. Yeah, hopefully they don't. Hopefully it'll just be left out as sort of thing. You know, someone else owns it, gets money, but let's Cold Steel get on with what they want. Also said, "Mike, where do I get the little rubber bands you put on your quivers to divide the bolts? I want to get some spares for when the current ones degrade." I get them off of eBay. I'll tell you what, Wolf said, if you can message me somewhere somehow, I'll send you a link to the actual ones I buy. You can buy shitloads of them for cheap. Yeah, they're basically 2mm rubber O-rings, but I can send you a link to the exact ones I buy so they'll fit on. Depending on what bolts you have in it, though, you might not need them. I'll tell you why I put them bands on there. Because the issue with some bolts are thinner than the others, they help to hold the thinner bolts in. But fatter bolts may not need them anyway. But they're worth keeping on. Yeah. Stacey said, "We've been watching Boys from the Black Stuff." Fucking ace, Yoda Hughes. You know what? I've never properly watched the Boys from the Black Stuff, but that's gives a job in it. That's what I meant. It gives a job. I think that was either slightly before my time or something we never had on the telly. But I know Boys of the Black Stuff. Yeah, Boys from the Black Stuff. Liam said, "Captain Scarlet is U-rated." You would not think Captain Scarlet would be a U, would you, Liam? Maybe you look at it differently as an adult. Fuck me, I watch that and I think, fucking hell. They're like fucking flying planes into buildings and killing everyone in it. But way before Twin Towers shit. Freddie, you right, mate? Richard said to Iron Man, "I'm the same opinion. Sub 12 foot 177 is better. You can get heavy 177 pellets, and they're nearly the same weight as regular 2.2. Big Petty, yeah, gives a job. That's it. Gives a job." Zed said, "The singing, ringing tree gave me the creeps when I watched it. I was in my 20s at the time. Fuck knows how Jordan reacted." I've never seen that. I've heard of it, though. As I say, a lot of these things, I think you see them differently as an adult. Yeah. Well, I might have to get my niece and nephew to watch that over when they come home from school or whatever. because I look after them Mondays and Fridays because their mum and dad are at work. So they get dropped off and I look after them for a couple of hours. Cook their dinners and shit. Oh no, I've just bought up food. No more. Well said Stacey, I love boys and black stuff. I'm here to switch off your gas. Yours, sir. Hope you've got a good dentist. Liam said there's an episode about them trying to put a bioweapon in a reservoir to kill millions of people. Yeah, mad, isn't it? That's a you. Is everyone liking the stream, by the way? Has anybody got on our... Has anybody bought me a coffee tonight? I wouldn't know if you had, by the way. It never gives me notifications nowadays. But feel free to... Oh, I was going to say my old saying from years ago. Feel free to spread the love. I said that about fucking clicking ads once and got me fucking demonetized. They can't demonetize me now. Stacey's, yeah, gives a job. Was before our time, but apparently as a little kid I used to sit on the bar at the ROAB club and say, gives a job. Nice, and that's excellent. Fuck's sake. Sharon Shaw said, right off up the wooden hill. Cheers to all. I'll keep you informed. Yeah, sorry, Sailor. I think just as you came on, I got that phone call, didn't I? Sorry about that. Yeah, I hope you're well, mate. Sorry I didn't reply. And yeah, I hope you get all that sorted and get all your stuff back, because that's fucked. Yeah. It was good hearing from you, mate, by the way. See you later. Liam said, the episode that scared me as a kid was one about the operation where they kill and replicate a surgeon to murder people during hospital operations. It's mad, isn't it? Matt said, up the wooden hill saying, not heard that for a while. Liam said, worried that I would go to the doctor and hospital and get killed. Yeah. Good old shitting, Captain Scarlet. Yeah, good night, Sailor Shaw. I hope you get all that shit sorted, because that sounds fucked to me. Good night, mate. Yeah, saying about tomorrow, I don't know. I'm tempted. I want to make something. I'm in a sort of making mood, so I may do that Bowie knife and film it. I don't know. I got a machete blank from Stu SAK94. I may turn into a D guard with white handle. Tales from the Unexpected freaked me out as a kid. Episode bloke turns into a giant bee. I've not seen that one. But yeah, they're good, aren't they? Tales from the Unexpected. And and a lot of them sort of not compilation, I can't remember what you call them, but also said I love Starfleet. Way better than Captain Scar. I can't remember ever watching that one. Wolf said, you know, a Spartan spear. I could do that one day, dear. I'd probably have to get something. I'd have to get something to do that. I don't think I've got anything big enough to do that. But I do want to do some spears. They said UFO was another one. Aliens coming to Earth and kidnapping people and turning them into spare parts. What you say? Not seen that either. Freddie said, anything on your Christmas list? Films, a radio, some clothes. Not what you lot would expect. I don't really get a lot of weapons because I make most of my own stuff, and if I want something, I buy it. The only person who gets me weapons is Matt. And after the time, what he gets me is made. Yeah, you'd think I'd be asking for loads of knives and shit, but if I want knives, I'll just get them or make them now. And the problem is they see so many knives I've got. Alex said, greetings from the yank to the wank. You're right, mate. The only thing I can remember, I remember having a massive argument with my mum once as a kid because she was saying we had to get to bed because we was making too much noise because we wanted to watch Russ Abbott. And we fucking pissed her off so much she sent us to bed, right? Just as Russ Abbott started, stood in our bedrooms, about 8 years old or something, 1988 it would have been, shouting, we want to watch Russ Abbott, we want to watch Russ Abbott. She got so pissed off of it, she actually let us come back down and watch it. She'd never do shit like that. I just love Russ Abbott. Stacey, I remember the Leg of Lamb episode. Got to be Christmas Day if Matt don't. That be Christmas Day if Matt don't be. What was that? Axe said, been a good day, old man came off the vent. Oh, nice one. Oh, very good to hear that, mate. Yeah, nice one. That's excellent news. Yeah, it's horrible when you haven't, when stuff like that's going on, isn't it? Yeah, that's great news, mate. Good on you. Good for you, good for your dad. There's so many things going on now. I don't know what programs people are talking about now. Stacey said, Russ Abbott. Yeah, atmosphere. I love a party with a happy atmosphere. Yes, yeah. I might have to get that on my playlist for Christmas or something. I used to love Russ Abbott. It's not on anything now, really, is he? He was on fucking Last of Summer Wine for a bit. He was really fucking funny, though. Oh, you said about an episode further up, Liam. There's just have so many things going on. I like the episode where the woman bludgeons her husband to death. Oh, Tales from Unexpected. Yeah, sorry. Andrew said, question actually, I like the videos of your making stuff. It's cool doing stuff with your old hands and seeing it. How long have you been making blades? And we're getting more into the content in the future. I've been making things for fucking years. Even as a kid, we'd make our own toy guns, out of wood, and get a bit of hose pipe and a wire and put that on it for a pump and a nail for the trigger, shit like that, and making wooden swords and that. So since I was a kid, basically, but making actual knives has only been the last couple of years. How's your mum doing? She's all right now. She's a lot better. A lot better. Still can't really walk very far, but she's a lot better. Thank you for asking. Simon said, like The Prisoner, it was a challenge trying to work out what the fuck was going on. I've never seen a lot of that, but again, I've seen that. You're off, Rich. Good night, mate. Liam said, I'll probably head off fairly soon. So I can unwind before work away from the PC. Yeah, and you, mate. Good night. You got work. You have got work tomorrow then. Slingshot Warrior. Happy birthday, brother. I'm not going to do a Hulk Hogan accent impression, but yes. Just like saying brother, you get my meaning. I know that was last week, but you're off as well, Matt. Good night, mate. I'll be on for a while still. I'll stay on for at least half an hour. That's good to hear. Cheers, mate. Andrew said a video of the Middle Ages crossbow would be awesome. Would be quite a project. Also, typo in previous, it auto-corrected own to old. Well, I thought it sort of made sense, but I had the plans to make a medieval. This is what I was going to do originally. I never got around to doing it. This was when Liam used to do a lot. Before you go off, Liam, you probably don't know I was going to do this. This was ages ago. When you used to be able to shoot your crossbows a lot, and you wanted, I think you wanted or had mentioned a medieval crossbow. I was one point going to make you a medieval crossbow, make one, and then give you it, but I never got around to it. But it would have been a medieval crossbow with a modern prod. Yeah, I never got around to it in the end. I think we just went on to other things, and also you haven't really shot your crossbows a lot, have you now? Have you now? Because you never really get a chance. Oh, your first day back, is it, Liam? Axe said, I'd like to see what WeaponCollector do with a billet of Damascus steel. So would I. Slingshot said, thanks, Mike. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, good. I watched your videos. Yeah, I'll sort you out, Liam, if I ever do. I'll tell you the other thing. I went totally off making crossbows. I don't mind making them, but partly why I do those knives in one day now is if it takes too long, I start getting bored of it. I don't like making anything more than 2 days in a row. 2 days. Otherwise, I start getting bored. That fucking see that there. That's the katana, right? Not the katana. That's the wakizashi I made. I may not make a sheath for that now for 6 months because I haven't done it already. Stacey said, night, Mike, we're off. I've got to buy a car tomorrow in Hereford. Oh, good night, Stacey and Matt. Good luck with your carbine. That goes all right. Yeah, good night. See you next time. I'll be on tomorrow. Zed said, Andrew, check out Todd Cutler's channel. He makes genuine replicas. Axe said, have a Bowie knife made from that. Yeah, that'd be nice, Axe. That'd be very nice. Tim, you're right, Tim. He said, I received the bolts and bayonet on Wednesday. Quality work there, mate. Very happy. Oh, nice one, Tim. Yeah, because I was getting worried because hardly anyone had said they'd got them. And I was like, oh, shit. Because I sent them in a way I've never sent them before. And no one had any issues with postage either then. Yeah, see you later, Stacey. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Hopefully would have cut my hair by then. So I'm going to be bold, Mike. Oh, skinhead, Mike, I suppose. But just in fashion. Just in that my head is bold. You have to say that because you never know what people are thinking when you say things like that. Nice one, Tim, though. That's fucking excellent. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, Stacey, exactly. We can't get the pub without a substantial meal either. I did see if you can't just take your own. Andrew said, I have a Damascus Bowie knife. Really nice, but it's quite a hefty thing, to be honest. Not my favourite anyway, but it's a good showpiece. Yeah, I bet that is. You're off now, Liam. Good night, mate. Oh, good. Yeah, you are. Good night. Depending on how this is going, I might. Now I'm probably after going to go for half past and fucking while I got that fucking phone call. It was something I couldn't deal with at the time, but I'm going to have to deal with it at half past. It was something someone else could deal with, though. Right, that's my coffee gone. What was we on about? Films, crossbow, bayonets. Did anyone send me the message about the bayonets of 5-inch blades? Don't you know that doesn't seem long enough though? But I suppose, yeah, I suppose it would. Oh no, looking at it, yeah, no, that is about right. Yeah. Oh, Outdoors Addiction, right, mate. I was going to recommend you to my nephew today, but he's not come on. Yeah, how are you, mate? You're right. Yeah, my nephew does a lot of fishing. I reckon he'd like your live streams. I will recommend. I was hoping you was on at the same time. That's what I mean. So, Luke, if you are watching Outdoors Addiction, subscribe to him and anyone else who likes fishing. Actually, subscribe to Outdoors Addiction. He does some very good live streams. I get on there sometimes with him. I don't really know a lot about fishing, but I still find it interesting. Yeah, how are you, mate? You ain't out fishing now, are you? I suppose you might be getting ready for it, though. James said, the Reverend B. Jolly and the Right Honourable I'd a stiff one. Russ Abbott. Fuck's sake. Outdoors Dixon, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. You know me, I'll always support other channels, always. But yeah, if anyone on here likes fishing stuff, that's what Outdoors Addiction does, amongst other things, but it's mainly fishing in it. Axe said, bought that Bowie knife as a blank and made a garden grip for it. Nice one, Axe. That tends to be what I do. I ain't really got the capabilities to make. I ain't got a forge or anything that harden and temper steel. Slingshot said, have you ever thought about throwing axes? I have made one sort of hatchet to throw, and I have thrown that. It was all right. Yeah, I saw your throwing axes, Slingshot. I didn't get a chance to comment on the video yet or watch it properly. Did you get like a set of 3 or something? Was it like CIA undercover throwing axes or something? Yeah, I do like throwing axes. I have periods of liking throwing and not liking it. All depends what the weather's like. Next year, when it gets a bit warmer and I've got like time and space, I might do more throwing. I did a lot of throwing this year. I've never really done any kind of knife throwing, not on a regular basis. But yeah, I quite enjoy it. I do quite enjoy knife throwing, axe throwing. But the only thing I've ever thrown in regards to axes was this. which is, you know, a hatchet really, isn't it? That's the only thing I've ever thrown, and yeah, it went in all right. I could get it to stick every time if I could get it to hit in the right place. Fucking hell's been going on there though? I've no idea what that is. And why would I be hammering? I don't know. Tactical said, anyone want 50 quid? All you have to do is put my neighbour's windows out. Started again. Fucking nightmare. Sounds like an absolute nightmare. Tactical, I hate things like that. But I'm lucky I don't have to deal with things like that, because as we were saying on my Twitch live stream. Yeah. Liam's neighbours are fucking knobs as well. So yeah, anyone wanting the bayonets for the crossbows, they'll be coming soon. I'm just waiting for the materials to turn up. Alright, I'm just going to just check the chat. You know, if someone's watching but they're not commenting, if you do the @ and start typing the name, it will come up. Bristol said, I might just put an order in. Oh, nice one. Yeah. All right, let me have a look on my emails quickly. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the stuff to turn up. And then everyone... I sold the recent lot, but it's still available for everyone. Yeah, get an order in, Bristol, if you want one. You'll have to email me. Tactical, I've got headphones on, and they're shouting so loud I can still hear them. Yeah, fucking nightmare. Kingsman said the blade profile is too thick and heavy. Hatchet would bounce back. Oh, I've done it. You watched my videos. You'll see me. I've thrown this. It works. It does work. But it's not that fat. You know, the actual blade on that, the actual front bit's only, you know, 3 mil, 4 mil. It does work. I know it's not ideal, but yeah, you can throw this, and I have thrown it. You look on my videos. James said, "Know how you feel, mate? My neighbours are on the wind up as we chat. It's their lights need putting out, not their windows. Yeah, it's not their windows' faults. Yeah, it's fucking nightmare. Luckily, my neighbours are fine all the way round, but yeah, it would piss me off a fucking lot. I'll tell you that." All right, Bristol. I ain't got nothing yet. I just looked at my emails. Nothing in there yet. Oh, hang on. You've probably sent it to that other email, haven't you? Let me just check, because I know you sometimes send it to the other email, don't you? No, I ain't got one on either yet. eBay. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of some of these fucking... Who knows? It don't matter, Bristol. Let me know if it don't come up. Oh, Stu, you right, mate? You right, Stu? I was just talking about you. Oh, on about the machete blank you sent me. Right, Stu. You wanted a bayonet, didn't you? Yeah, I'll sort you out soon, Stu. I'm just waiting until the metal comes and I'll make you one. Lewis said, do what my dad did, Tactical, and throw a wheelie bin through their window. Got to admit, it did shut them up. Good 15 years ago now. This was the AOL account. Yeah, I ain't had one yet. I've not had any email from you yet. That's strange. Yeah, I don't know where that's gone. Very strange, Bristol. Who knows? Send it to the other one if you want. If for some reason, if that's going somewhere and I can't see it. Dr. Lewis, it's like talking to a brick wall at 4:45 AM last weekend, and they're still going. Stu said, yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, just waiting for the bloody metal to turn up. It's annoying. I've got everything else ready. Yeah, just don't seem to want to. It's the 9th or the 10th it's going to arrive, and I'll have them ready for everyone. That would be funny if we could figure out how to build an auto crossbow from Van Helsing. Yes. Well, that's the thing. The only issue with them, I bet nowadays you could, and there is an old bloke who's made an auto crossbow actually, but it's quite slow. Because the only issue is the more powerful the crossbow. So you could make an auto shooting crossbow quite easy if it was weak as fuck. Even the bloke who made an auto crossbow, the old bloke, he admits it's probably only £30, something like that. Yeah. If you want an £80 one, it's a lot of power to pull that string back quickly. No, it's all right, tactical. Don't worry. No, you're fine to talk about things out on here. It's somewhere to vent in it and talk about things. Get it off your chest. No, I never thought of you as moaning at all, mate. He says, sorry about the moan, my bad. No, it's fine, mate. It's fine. No, I didn't think you was moaning. It's you know me. It's nice if you want to get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. You know what I mean? Because I know these fucking things really fucking fuck people off. Things like the throwing axes I bought are dirt cheap and will throw further. Wolf says Slingshot, do a demo video of them axes in action, bro. Slingshot's working on it, Wolf said. Stu said, hopefully it'll arrive before Christmas, so I can open my present with the bayonets. Yeah, nice one, Stu. Yeah. It's weird. I don't know what it is, right? I ordered some metal about a week ago, said it was going to arrive on the 9th and the 10th. Bought some either yesterday or the day before, and that's still going to arrive on the 9th and the 10th. So I bought some from another place, hoping it might just turn up, because you never know. Some things just turn up quicker. But yeah, I don't know, but it's on the way at least. I was getting tempted to go in my fucking shed and just see if I could find some fucking 5 or 6 mil steel. But yeah, what I have done though, I've cut all the handles ready, and one day I'll probably cut all of the bits that hold it onto the crossbow ready. That's what it is. You know from the Twitch ones. Quite often have a good old moan, don't we? Yeah, I'll stay until about past. I was gonna stay. I'd stay later, but I have got something to do. Really, yeah. As I say, it's not something someone else couldn't do though, if they wanted to. Not better do it. Yeah, don't forget you can donate to the channel. Help me out if you want. Pay for the batteries for that. Joking. Slingshot says, good you're spending time with your mother. Thank you, Slingshot. I ought to spend even more time with her, but you know how it is. Wolf says, Stu, I should be getting a Horizon Rage Elite soon. Found one for 140 quid. Love the way the string sits level with the rail. Can't wait till it comes. I've seen them, Wolf said. Yeah, they look good. And that would have, I think Liam's got something similar to that. Yeah, a lot less string friction. I can't think of the word, but yeah, the strings won't wear down, will they? If it's not touching anything. Is that what you've got, Stu? He said, nice, mate. They hit bloody hard. All about the crossbow. £175. Nice one. Yeah, that's £175, that one. They are a bit. Make sure you have a fucking. Well, you know about crossbows anyway, Wolf said, but I would say you have to make sure you have a fucking good backstop with that shit. Missed my backstop once, and it went straight through both walls of the fucking Wendy house. The only thing that stopped it was the bolt was her old CRT TV, and it went into that. I saw it on Stu's channel, did you? Wolf said, nice one. Slingshot said to Stu, I suggest a set of throwing axes. I might buy some. Well, next year, Slingshot. Next year, when I get back into throwing axes, I'll buy some. At the minute, I'm not really fussed about throwing anything. I I do want to buy some throwing knives though, but at the minute I can't seem to find any suitable. But I want to buy some throwing knives to make daggers out of, basically. So because you can get 3 dagger shaped throwing knives for £10. If you wanted to get a single blade blank dagger, that'd be at least 15 quid for one. So quite cheap for potential blade blanks. You're off, Freddie. Good night, mate. Tim said, I got the Armex brand version of that crossbow. Very powerful indeed. I also had the spare strings, but changed it. Changing it might not be easy. Tactical said, Tomcat 2-bolt. Went straight through my garden fence. Oops, good job, open space behind. Yeah, it's easy to do, isn't it, Tactical? As I say, when I did that with that fucking thing, I was, when it went through, I was thinking, shit, that potentially could have gone right through into the garden behind. And when I went in the Wendy ass, the fucking telly had stopped it. I was like, oh, fuck for that. Oh, Springfields. I'll look into that, Darren. He said Springfields are selling 3 blades, throwing knives. All right, I may have looked on there. I couldn't find any, I've been looking for some on different sites and I can't find any suitable yet. Luckily, Tim, I knew you were saying Armex when I saw Armed. Big Pet had been looking for a good set of throwing knives last bit. Hard to judge if they'll be worth the money. Yeah, the only thing I find with throwing knives, and I don't know if this is an issue for other people, where I play darts, I tend to throw throwing knives like darts, and I don't throw them very hard. So I need heavy. I need them to be heavy, otherwise they hardly stick. Also, get a decent arrow boss. The banded foam ones are the best. Mine's so old it's degraded now. Hey, Mike, have you ever had a girl say she was pregnant? No, luckily not. No, I've never had the pregnancy scare. Stu said slingshot. I might get some, mate. I need to practice more of the torpedo I've got. You are, Freddie. Good night, mate. Yeah, slingshot. Have you ever had a girl? I know you have. Anyway, I've heard the stories. You can tell us if you want, though. All right, let's have a look, Bristol. Oh, I've got it. Yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah, just got it. Thank you. All right, Bristol, I can sort you that out tonight, actually. Yeah. Oh, someone bought me a coffee. Thank you. James, thank you, mate. You're still on. Yeah, Bristol, Broadheads and bodkins. Bodkins. Yeah. How many bodkins did you want? Handful of bodkins. You tell me exactly how many bodkins you want. 50 each. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. For some reason, the coffee thing isn't giving me notifications. I have to click on it to see them. It used to pop up. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Seems like I was trying to mess with Mike Tactical. Stu said, did Matt get back to you about those chainsaw bars? Not yet. I've not, in all honesty, Stu, I didn't ask him. But there are some. There's a couple I've seen that I think would definitely be, that are fucked, basically, and I could make something out of them. Yes, he's had a few of those scares. Yeah, cheers, Roy. If you tell me exactly how many bodkins you want, 50p each. I've got about, I can't remember how many I've got made, but I can make, they take about 30 seconds each to make. So, but 6 broadheads I've got ready. 6 bodkins, all right. What's that, 3 quid? Yeah, I'll tell you the price later then, mate. The bodkins are just the tips. Yeah. So you want some of these? £50 each. So then, yeah. 50p each for them. All right, nice one, mate. Yeah, I'll sort you that out. I can package that up tonight. Maybe even send it tonight. I'll see what time if I've got time. If not, it'll be sent Sunday. Darren, said free expendable kunai. Oh, I've got it open, dear love. So let's go to throwing knives. Oh yeah, $13.99. Yeah, I'll have a look. Jamie said, "You've done any more of your dad's memorial display? Interested in seeing when it's finished." Not yet. I still got to get these pictures printed out. But funnily enough, I was on my younger brother's Facebook earlier. I noticed he had some good pictures of my dad, and that reminded me I've got to get them pictures printed, and then it's pretty much ready. Tactical, yeah, Slingshot Warrior. Jerry. Just imagine it. Slingshot says, a tactical, have you ever had a psycho girlfriend? Don't ask him that. Nice one, Bristol. Yeah, so what would 3 bodkins be? Like £3, wouldn't it? And 6, it'd be £25.50. Right. £25.50. That'd be, it's £22 for 6 broadheads, £22.50 for 6 broadheads, £3 for the bodkin tips. But I'll confirm that. Being shot once. All right. Before I go off, you've all got 10 minutes to tell your crazy ex stories. Nice from Jared. One of his girlfriends was ex-Israeli army. Nice. That sounds like someone you don't want to mess with. Yeah, what I'll do, right, as soon as this ends, I'll hang on, I got distracted then. I'll sort you out, mate, anyway. No one else wants bodkins or broadheads or quivers? No bayonets ready, but I have got quivers ready, some broadheads ready, and some bodkins ready. Jared Love says she was trained to kill in seconds. Yes, exactly. Slingshot said, did you have a female stalker, dear love? I've had a female stalker before, but I can't remember if there was another one. Definitely had one though, yeah. Tactical said, Slingshot Warrior, quickly, X was a biker lass. She once attacked me with a metal bar, smacked me on the head for out. I miss her, lol. Stu said, yeah, nice. The only reason I asked, mate, is because I was looking more into it, and some bars are laminated in like 3 layers, not one piece of metal. What's that, Stu? I'm missing something there. Oh, the chainsaw bars, yes. Funny thing, yeah, sorry, Stu, I was getting way out of... Yeah, funny thing is, I looked into that as well. Yes, I looked into that as well, found that out as well. Yes. I think the ones we've got are solid, yeah. But I did see that as well. Sorry, I got completely distracted then. Yeah, I looked into that as well, and I did know, yeah, I found some of them were laminated, yeah. James said, yeah, still on, mate. I was just having flashbacks on my psycho exes. Yeah, fuck's sake. What have you done now, Slingshot? Nah, good. I'd much rather this topic than some of the ones that get brought up. I can't contribute, though. I don't mind listening, reading them out. I could comment, I could contribute with the stalker thing, but that's not an ex because I never went out with her. She wanted to go out with me, but... Gerald says Spanish girls are nuts. So yeah, I'll be on again tomorrow about 9:30. I've got no plans to go now, and I think even if I got asked to go out, I'll probably say no. When I say go out, I mean my Wendy ass. I'll tell you what, things I'll save it for tomorrow if you lot remind me. How to last hand deliver love letters. You live 15 miles away. Scary. Also married. Also had married bit. She was nuts. But she was nuts. Well, my stalker, and me and Malcolm's stalker actually, fucking stalked us both to the degree where she would hang around my nan's house, which is next door, playing with the fucking kids, hanging around in the house. But it started going over the top when she started doing stupid things. Found out she'd burnt this old picture in my nan's fucking house, and that was it. You know, I had a bit too much then. And this will sound terrible, but she probably deserved it. Well, she did deserve it. I won't tell you what I did, but it wasn't as bad as this. It would sound disgusting. Well, I got so fucking pissed off of her, but I would never hit a woman. I spat a massive greenie right in her face. Because I just thought I've got to get rid of her. I've got to do something to get rid of her. Right. So in front of about 20 people, I spat a massive greenie right in her face. Right. I don't think that did stop it then. But before that even, she'd been following Malk up this park, and Malk had grabbed her by the arms and was shaking her, saying, you got to sort of fuck off. Stop fucking, stop following us. Whatever, you know what I mean? Stop stalking us. And she was like banging her head against this fence, right? And then one of our mates got a bit carried away, picked up a brick and chucked it at her back. Fuck's sake. That didn't stop her though. That's my laughing my ass off, like shot his load in her face, so to speak. Yes. She probably loved it. But yeah, she was always fucking, every time we went out the door, she'd be stood outside the fucking house. Fucking nightmare. Seeing sort of said he likes geeky girls. Daryl Love said, I want a wife now, no more girlfriends. No sex before marriage, lads, unless you want grief. I bet she still has it in the jar. Fuck's sake. Daryl Love said, better go courting girl first, find out what she's like. Yeah, exactly. Right, Jay, how are you, mate? I'll be off in a minute, sadly. I would have stayed on a bit longer, but I've got something I need to do tonight. But by tomorrow, hopefully, all my decorations should be put up. There should be some tints and shit and some lights and not lights, whatever. Be something up there. Big Petula went with one sisters when I was 14, 16. Then ended up going with the other sister for 8 months. Fucked it up by saying to her, arguing, you're just like your sister. Josephine, yeah, fuck's sake. Yes. Oh, the amount of things me and Matt could have done as twins, but never bothered. Jason, I caught you at the end, did I? Yeah, I'm good, mate. You keep. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, not bad. Yeah. I need to cut my hair though. Irishman, you're right. Yeah, I was just going off in a minute. He said, typical, I'm here late. And you were all talking about hairy and geeky girls. Yeah, exactly. You saw you missed it. Now that's a question. That is a question. Has any girl ever drugged and had sex with you while you were knocked out? No. Why has that happened to you? That's a criminal offence, mate. Hairy, geeky girls. That is a strange question, Slingshot, but no. I've never been drugged and shagged by a bird. No. Although saying that, I have been, well, essentially, I suppose I sort of have. I have had a girl make sure I was very, very drunk because she wanted to shag me, and it worked. That was the one. As soon as I got up in the morning, I said, I've got to go down the shop, and then sort of ran home. But it's not like it bothers you. I didn't care. It wasn't like it was You know what I mean? It's just the problem. What had happened is she'd got me too drunk, so I couldn't really perform properly. Tactical said, Big Betty's pissing myself laughing, snap, mate. And it worked, you're brilliant. Sinks said, I knew it. That was also what makes that story even funnier. At the time, so in a double bed, there was my cousin, who's a bloke, his friend at the end of the bed, the woman, and then me. She must have started within at least 15 minutes of getting in that bed, right? So my fucking cousin and his mate guaranteed definitely were awake while I was shagging her. Fuck's sake. I think about that sometimes. I think them poor bastards, what they have to fucking listen to. Oh God, because they definitely who falls asleep in 15 minutes while there's three other people in the bed, basically. Tap said my mate felt a lass's ass in the pub. She slapped you, fuck's sake. Irishman said, once she didn't peg, you're okay. Once she didn't peg you, you're okay. Yes. Oh yeah, peg. Fuck's sake. Yes, I get you now. I'm getting fucking pegged. No thanks. Tom, yeah, sorry, mate. Going off in a minute. I'm late now, really. I'll give you another couple of minutes. But yeah, that was a weird night. That we spent the night round this bird's house. I say woman. We was both about 18, 19 probably. Yeah, it's a woman. Do you know what I mean? But in case you were thinking we was like in our 30s or something. But it was so weird because the house was her brother's house, and the only reason she was looking after it because he was in prison. And then her alcoholic dad came round later, absolutely fucked out of his face. And I remember a bit going into the garden and helping her and my cousin with the wires because they'd rigged up the fucking electric box so that you didn't have to pay for it. Shit like that. Yeah, very strange night. I was out of there in the morning just in case. And then the next day, though, I woke up hungover. So just complete, maybe a couple of days later, woke up and she'd come around my house. What she didn't realise, though, she came around my house with a porno for me to watch with her, not realising that there was going to be at least another 4 blokes in the room. So I was in bed with her sat next to me with porno playing, with 3 other fucking people in it and Mark. So she didn't get to seduce me the second time. Where am I? Tactical said, good job in the early 90s where I'd be signing the register weekly. Yeah, that's it. Different time in them days. Daryl said I was making love to my Spanish girlfriend and her mate was in the bed right next to ours. Looking back, I'm sure she would have had a threesome. Oh, unlucky. Big Petted, good old days. Who needed a PS5 then? Exactly. Yeah, I must admit, they was the good old days and I do miss them. I suppose if I went around the right circles, I could make it happen again, but yeah, my standards are a bit high nowadays. Fucking hell. Yeah, they was definitely said seduce you. I think you'll find the word is rape. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, it would be nowadays, definitely would be. Singson said, what are your fondest memories of the 80s, Tactical? Well, I'm going to have to go off now, so I'll just let Tactical answer that. Yeah, being a sauna next. You imagine. Fuck's sake. Right, that's a good laugh, actually, I've enjoyed that, and that was a good end. These are much better topics than your normal ones, Slingshot. These are the kind of topics I like. Keep it light-hearted and funny. It's perfect. Perfect. Give us a good laugh. Get me telling some stories. Right. I will be on tomorrow about 9:30. I'm always a bit late never really on time. Yeah. Finding magazines in the bushes. Yeah. Finding porn mags in the bushes. Yeah, that's a good memory, actually. I've got the same one. If anyone wants broadheads or quivers or bodkin tips, let me know. I can sell you them tonight. I just ain't got the bayonets, and I can still sort you out bayonets as soon as the metal comes for the blades. And beware of crazy Spanish girls. Exactly. Oh yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. It's been a good laugh. I might watch a film now, but not The Fifth Element. I'm saving that. Maybe tomorrow. And good night, everyone. Cheers for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to visit Ko-fi.com WeaponCollector if you want to support me. See you later. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.